What's up, everybody? Welcome to In Love with Horror. My name is AJ.
I'm Christy.
And y'all, welcome to another trailer reaction. Now, we excited for this reaction, y'all.
Yes.
First of all, tomorrow's my birthday, right?
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers was like, oh, let's give him a treat.
Really?
Official teaser for the Conjuring Last Rites. Of course, this is the final installment in the main line.
Yes. This
Conjuring
is it.
films. It's got Ed and Lorraine Warren. It's been going for a while, and I think it's had its time. So I think it's time for that send off. But it also feels a little disappointing. It's bittersweet where it's like, dang, like we've been watching them for over a decade now.
Yeah, when did it come out? Like 2013?
Something like that. Yeah. So I feel like it's been over a decade, and so we really have grown attached to these characters. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit bittersweet, but obviously the team behind the film, we're talking about how great this final installment is. Obviously, people gonna always talk about their movies, but I'm hopeful. Yeah. I'm hopeful that this last installment is going super hard.
Go out with a bang.
It's scary as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got all the magic that we like, the emotional depth, the character. Obviously, their relationship has always been like a focal point. And
absolutely, yeah.
They've always just, I don't know, to me, for like modern horror standards, they really delivered scary ass movies. So I'm excited to see,
for the most part, what
Conjuring Last Rites will do. I'm wondering also, because we almost seem like a bingo card for these trailers. Because every single Conjuring trailer always starts with, this is the darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe.
Oh, I wonder if they'll do that.
The darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they do that every single time. I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be another instance where they're like, okay, y'all, for real. This is legit the darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe. For real, we ain't playing this time. This is the real deal. I am curious about that. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and check out, y'all, the Conjuring Last Rites official teaser. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Don't touch anything. Everything you see in here is either haunted,
the Crooked Man, remember that?
Cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the toys.
Look at that little jingle they have in every daggone, every moment animal come up.
How many cases you guys had?
Cases? My name is Ed Warren, here with my wife Lorraine. Maybe 1,000.
Dang, 1,000 cases.
Crazy.
Every case is different. Every family's different. Once we start, there's no going back. Anything can happen.
Oh no.
That's kind of goofy, but yeah.
Well, it's a kid.
Oh, true. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
And most likely anything will.
Had that CGI-ish face.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Oh, I love when they do this on September 5th.
Oh, are they gonna have like a show? Be on a show?
Yeah, but, you know, in real life they did interviews on TV, so I guess they're gonna play that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that though. Whoa. Oh, okay. He actually looked creepy. And they're back again?
Okay, so it has
That's blood. Discovery.
something's going on with her daughter.
Why this case was their last. Ooh. That's what I like. That's what I like.
They've been telling her this whole time.
They've been wanting
telling her.
Lorraine for a while.
Yep.
Conjuring Last Rites, September 5th. Experience it in IMAX, as you know. We got to
See,
watch it in
Tommy
IMAX.
Monster's producing, but I really wish he would just go back to directing.
Yeah, I really wish they could have got James Wan to kind of do like the final send off. I think that would have been kind of crazy.
I just love me some James Wan horror.
But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this trailer. All right, buddy, so you've seen the teaser now for The Conjuring Last Rites, the final movie in the main line.
I know.
Ed and Lorraine story. What'd you think about this? Now, it is a teaser, so what'd you think about this teaser?
I don't know. I feel like I'm probably on the fence. It looks scary, but at the same time, it did kind of feel like because we all know who directed this film.
Yeah, same guy from Nun 2, right?
And so it kind of reminds me of his other films.
It has that flavor to it.
It does have that flavor.
It's got that flavor.
Yeah. And so I'm trying to be...
Michael Chavez, by the way.
Yes.
He's the director.
Michael Chavez. Yeah. I'm trying to be... I'm going to set my expectations accordingly. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to say about it, you know. But I mean, obviously, I'm excited about this movie because I really love the Conjuring franchise. Like the main Conjuring movies in the franchise are some of my favorite ones. I even like some Annabelle ones.
Yeah, Annabelle Creation is one of my favorite Conjuring movies.
But
not my number one, but
the weaker films for me in the universe are the ones he's directed, and so I don't know. I'm apprehensive.
Yeah, no, I agree because even when there's that moment where the face behind the doll. It almost looked like that cheesy CGI kind of face. I was kind of like, but it looks like that guy is in practical makeup. Might have just been how they shot.
But it
that
seems like he
scene.
was, yeah.
Later in the trailer, but I'm just thinking, man. Like, I was reading the description for the trailer, and they mentioned how this is the 9th entry in the whole franchise of the Conjuring universe. I also mentioned that the Conjuring universe has made over $2 billion in the box, which is crazy numbers for like a horror franchise. It's made a lot of
money for sure.
That is insane, but. I agree with you. Looking at it, like it looks like it has moments, right?
It does.
Like I'm looking at some of these moments, I'm like, okay, I could
see the potential.
Like the vibe is there from the previous mainline entries from Conjuring 1, 2, and 3. But then you have those moments where it almost goes into that more like cheesy horror territory. Like even the crawl on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Stuff that has been done a lot.
Now. Obviously, we're watching it in the context of a teaser. So we don't know how that whole sequence plays out. That's another thing. There might be way more tension, and it might come off a lot better in the movie. In an
actual movie, right? And you're in the theater, and it's in the dark. You know, it's a different type of vibe. Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't want to judge it too soon. But to me, it does feel like his other films.
Yeah, because I'm sure, like, when we get that official trailer and they actually talk about like the case story. And like what's going on, like, oh, okay. But it looks like it'll have interesting moments. Hopefully the story is strong enough to carry us through if there are any cheesy moments. I see Annabelle look like she was back again. I mean, they can't make a movie without her presence being.
I do wonder if they'll try to make this. I would like the writing, how closely this will be related to their actual life. Because you mentioned that they did do interviews and stuff.
Yeah, they did interviews in real life.
A lot of the people talk about the earlier films because they're so far away from reality. Mm-hmm. But I was like, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's not a documentary.
That's why these things I'm saying based on, because you can't. You can't make a documentary would not have the same flavor as.
But I just wonder how much will they take those things into account, or they just forget that all of that stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna use whatever their last case really was as some sort of foundation.
Yeah.
Piece. But I'm sure they're going to go way left with like, what really happened or went on or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just hope they can deliver on the good, character dynamics again. I feel like it always helps when you're really engaged with whatever the family is, because they briefly mentioned the family that is being, affected. I feel like 1 and 2 are really good because obviously you're attached to Ed and Lorraine Warren, but then you also get really attached to the family that's being affected.
Actually, in 1, I'm way more attached to the family
100%
than Ed and Lorraine. I don't really like them, honestly, until 3.
Well, I disagree. I did like them in 2, especially when he's like playing the guitar and stuff like that.
You just like that one scene.
I do like that scene. But I like their dynamic, especially when, she was afraid Ed was going to die and stuff like that. Like, I like their dynamic. But like you said though, like, I feel like it really works well when
you like the family, the people that's being helped. Yeah.
Like, it's really selling it and you're really engaged and you don't want anything bad to happen to them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and speaking to that too, it looks like we're going to also get a lot more things being affected to Ed and Lorraine Warren in this one.
That's what it seems like.
Even like Back at Home, which, happened in the other films. But I feel like 1, it's only when they left and, you know what I'm saying, where something kind of happened. But most of the focal point was in that house.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they will kind of go back to the 1 and 2 approach where like most of it's going to take place in this house,
yeah,
instead of like other places.
It seemed like it might be all over the place.
It might be, which I feel like might be to his detriment, but
that's possible, yeah.
But hey, look, here's the hoping that The Conjuring Last Rites does deliver. It is the final installment in the main line, so I really want it to hit hard and be a good send off. I really don't want it to leave out on a sour note where it's like, dang, like we really lost the magic with this. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously 3. It wasn't. I wouldn't say 3 was terrible, but it's definitely the weakest of the main line entries. And you're like, damn, like look, y'all, we gotta have a really good, powerful send off. So hopefully they can actually deliver that with Last Rites. I just want to be scared too, though, because I feel like the last memories I have of being like truly scared of like a horror movie, and I feel like most of them are the Conjuring 1 and 2, where I was like, okay, this shit is actually scary. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it can deliver and avoid the cheesy tropes and traps. But y'all let us know, what do y'all think about The Conjuring Last Rites teaser? You see what we think? You know, we're kind of in the middle. We're kind of neutral. We're like, it ain't selling us on it quite yet. But hopefully that next trailer can deliver on it. What do y'all think? What is your favorite Conjuring movie in the whole franchise?
Yeah, let us know that.
This is the 9th entry. So let us know which ones are your favorites. Which ones do y'all think are the weakest? And
we also have a ranking video.
Yeah.
So you link that.
Yeah, so I'll put that in the description.
Where we are right now.
Where we did do a Conjuring franchise ranked. Now, this was right before The Nun 2 came out.
This is true.
So The Nun 2 is not in that one. But we got to redo it at some point, especially with this one coming out.
Maybe after this go out.
We do a final, not final, final. Because I'm sure they're going to make more spinoff movies. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
$2 billion, they ain't leaving that on the table. They making some more spinoffs.
Yeah.
Especially this trailer's got 1.6 million views right now. So they know, like, people love the Conjuring franchise. Yeah. But let us know all your thoughts down below. Check out the rest of our channel for other trailer reactions. Like we recently reacted to the Weapons trailer. That's a fun trailer. We talked too much in that trailer reaction.
We did.
But hey, too bad. Like, it's a reaction. You know, we having a good time.
Sorry.
You know, we're engaged. Like, we're talking to each other. We're just engaged in the trailer. Yeah. But check out those reactions. Of course, our reviews. Check out our reviews on our channel. We're gonna have some more coming because May has a lot of horror movies, y'all. If you didn't know, there's a lot of horror movies coming out in May. Yeah. From Bring Her Back to Final Destination Bloodlines. Clown in the Cornfield's about to drop. We already got a review out on that. So check out the channel for Clown in the Cornfield spoiler-free review. But there's a ton of movies coming out, and we will be bringing y'all more reviews. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Shout out to our YouTube members and Patreon patrons as well. We appreciate y'all.
Speaking of them, I put out a poll to vote for an extra additional review because we don't really review streaming movies. Yeah. But I know that Prom Queen is coming out, and that's a pretty big one, Fear Street Prom Queen. So that was voted for from our membership and Patreon. So we will cover that when it comes up. Yeah. So if you want to be able to vote for more content from us, look over on that Patreon. And we'll figure out how to rope in the YouTube member stuff too. I mean, that's up there too. You put it on there too? Yep. Yeah. So there you go, y'all. YouTube, Patreon, you'll be able to vote for the content that we making. But look, shout out to everybody though who's tuned into this video. Thank you so much for watching the entire thing. And we're going to see you in the next one. We out. Peace.